Just about to get underway here inside the Pitt, and the tip is controlled by the Louisville Cardinals in the Florida transfer, Nina Ricards.
Yeah, and I expect Louisville to try to get a really good look inside, and no surprise that they go to Olivia Cochran to get them on the board. And they turn around and they start with that full court pressure, try to speed up this Pitt Panther team.
Aislinn Malcolm will try for three in the corner. She misses.
Sophomore Aislinn Malcolm coming off a very good three-point shooting game against Georgia Tech. She's been hot as of late, so that could be someone that can help Leah King. What has been challenged to do is just not get sped up.
Cochran gets it back, fading away this time.
Olivia Cochran getting it in that mid-post and just turn around, fade away jumper off the... You know, every game she's getting double team, triple team, so those three-point looks are going to be open.
Louisville is attacking that ACC logo right now, Jasmine. Saw that minus 52 scoring margin in the first quarter, and Sydney Taylor is feeling it tonight. She's knocked down 2 triples. Corey Verdi would have liked to see.
And when they had that success against Notre Dame, kind of slowing the game down, it's when they stopped turning it over that they were able to do that.
Impressed with her care and ball handling skills. Into the corner here, Timerson will try for three and connect. She had a really good game against Notre Dame a week ago.
Can get to the basket, and here you see her showing that she can spread the floor and hit from the outside. That's a huge corner three, and hopefully be able to open it. Hasn't gotten a good touch. Louisville's made it pretty hard for her down there with their activity. But crashing the offensive board would be a great way for her to get some points.
It's an early first quarter foul for Leah King, the leading scorer, rebounder, and just about everything else. Jada Curry wide open lane. And she lays it up and in with a right.
To pick up any more of those charges in this game.
That three is drilled. Bella Perkins wrap that was taken off, so it might be a little bit freer on the shot. Now Perkins looking to push 1-on-2. She'll stop just short of the three-point line.
Where they weren't able to shut down that high post, and Louisville got a nice, comfortable start. Now they're man-to-man matching up.
That's Leah King finding the basket.
And it very well could be. A lot of teams do have a sideline break off of free throws.
Jada Curry with the steal behind the back. Dishes it off to Taylor. Back to Jefferson.
Jada Curry in the passing lane gets the steal. She does actually go out of bounds, but then she gets it to Taylor, who finds Jefferson under the basket to finish losing to a winning mindset, believing that you can win and buying into the steps that it takes to get there.
Right, that's well put. Ricard, short corner, and that rattles home. I mentioned Malcolm hit 5 threes in the loss to Georgia Tech on Sunday. And it's another tough shot, but a make for Aaron Battle, the freshman from New Jersey.
Battle with a little misdirection, shimmy shake, and that's a tough contested elbow jump.
With her off the floor, Pitt will have to figure out who will be the go-to scorer. That's really good defense from Jala Jordan there, issuing the block on Istanbuloglu.
Had a fantastic game against Miami where I really felt like she looked the most like herself.
It's another deflection there. It's been an 8-13 run. And that one is buried. Jala Jordan, the transfer from Seton Hall. Sydney Taylor fading away. Leaves it short. There's Cochran, and one.
You know, because they're showing that even when they get down, even when things aren't going their way and they're not shooting it well, they can still stay in ball games. And you have big shots like that.
3-point shooters on this team to erase a deficit. Leah King under 3 to go. And she hits. Russell top of the key. Yes.
And Marissa Russell will make you pay for leaving her open at the three-point line.
Washington's in the corner, shot clock at 5. Washington's got to go here, drives baseline, and Washington's up with the left hand.
I mean, I think, you know, the Cardinals got off to a great start, but here you see Marley with a confident take.
Looking to extend their lead going into the locker room. Jada Curry. Off balance shot, and she hits it at the buzzer. Jada Curry was 1 for 5 in the first half.
Finishes at the rim, and Jada Curry, very Curry-esque with the step-back 3 with the clock winding down. It's been a good one here, back and forth, and the Cardinals are upset.
team who notoriously has taken really good care of the basketball this year, as Aislinn Malcolm thought about the three. Jala Jordan is red hot tonight.
Malcolm in the ball screen with King, and she just fine tosses it back to Jala Jordan.
Malcolm baseline, kicks to Jordan at the ACC logo, and Jala Jordan cannot miss tonight. She is.
Washington needs to recognize what they're doing on the ball screen. They just switched that last play with King in the ball screen, and if she keeps her dribble, maybe she can isolate King on the block down low against a smaller defender.
Jada Curry starting to feel it now.
Here with Louisville at Pitt, and here you see Louisville doing kind of set the tone at that level and what the expectation is every night.
Olivia Cochran from the mid-range. Nothing but net there for Cochran, who's now in double figures.
And I also have to say credit to this Louisville team with their defense with King. You know, it hasn't quite been one-on-one. It's been everybody by committee being locked into the type of player that she is and making it tough for her.
They also have 8 players averaging over 5.5 points per game. So it's kind of been by committee this year, as Aislinn Malcolm ends the 9-0 run with a left-handed layup, and they need her to get going.
Louisville understanding that they're going to have to get a hand up with her.
Still 4 for 6 from the floor for Jala Jordan. Taylor steps into a 15-foot jumper. So 1 of 2 at the free throw line from Malcolm, as Russell, nice feed off to Easton Bulolu.
That was a great pass.
Excellent vision.
Really showing that she's versatile. She can do a little bit of everything. She's shown over the last few games that she can shoot the three, and that was just a nice heads-up play.
How about Malcolm with the handles there, spinning in the paint and finishing with the left hand. Washington gets it back, under 10 on the shot clock.
If I were Pitt, I would still keep putting Jala Jordan in every ball screen.
There's Iodell.
Washington's holding it, putting the Louisville defense in kind of a indecisive position, and it's a great finish.
You see the graphic there. There's some of the foul trouble for the Panthers. Easton Bulolu, top of the key for a 3, and that ball knocked away, interior pass. Could not get to the intended receiver. Here's Curry, out to Jefferson, and Jefferson on the move, lays it up and in with the right. Kiki Jefferson. So all 3 players in foul trouble on the floor right now for Pitt. Crucial time of the game.
And significant players. Washington has done a good job settling Pitt in this second half. But, you know, King, obviously you know her significance on this team, and then Iodell's done a great job on the boards.
Kiki Jefferson adjusts in midair to make that basket. Again, leading scorer for this team, averaging 12.5 points per game. That's been pretty par for the course for Ricards. And there's Jefferson again, staring down her own bench.
Yeah, Courtney Williams ended up being an all-star. I was an all-star. So it comes together. It takes time, but it does come together.
Nyla Harris.
You know, there's maybe more pressure on making the ones that you get.
Right.
And so it does take some time to kind of settle into what that new role looks like.
That's a blocking foul called against Hutcherson.
They had it done earlier in the game.
Yeah, they were settling for some jump shots early in the game, no question. Now on a 6-0 run. Taylor drills the 3. Down to 5. Leah King with the ball. Double team coming. Feeds it to Washington. It's able to get a shot off, but leaves it short. Lily Love slows it up, only to hand it off to Ricards, who lays it up and in with the right. Ricards.
Louisville's been great at that all game and all season. You know, they are going to get stops on the defensive end and turn that into points and transition quickly.
Nice fake there for Leah King.
Point disparity in the paint. Leah King is usually that person for Pitt to score in the paint. And she just hasn't been able to do that tonight. And while they have had some players open it up from the three-point line.
Penny Van Schaik as well from the 3 for Louisville has entered. Ricards hits from the elbow.
Areas of improvement, but that's the nature of the game. You know, even the best teams are still improving.
Nice spin move from Hutcherson there. She's been quiet tonight. You know, Jasmine, we've seen Louisville a couple of times now. We called their game against Washington. And Schaik off the mark there. Lily Love follows it up. But this team is so deep, and it feels like they just have combo guards.
Yeah, Kitley and Amor, definitely fun duo to watch.
Yep, that's a dangerous duo there. Love in the open floor. Will look for their first conference win this weekend against Boston College. And that will do it. So a 74-44